In the name of Allah, the most merciful, the most wise. When Yohanna will finally exit hell and be granted paradise, he will be given a domain 13 times larger than our planet Earth. This will not be the same Earth where the original events occurred. According to the Quran, the earth and the skies will be replaced. The one who told Prophet Sulaiman, peace be upon him, that he could bring the throne of the Queen of Sheba, many scholars say he was none other than Dajjal. When we talk about the construction of the pyramids of Egypt, modern science has yet to explain how they were actually built. Were they truly built with the technology we understand today, or was it something beyond? Are these events linked to places on Earth, or are they from another realm? Through time and Quranic verses, it becomes increasingly evident. Numerous hadiths describe paradise and even hell not as abstract ideas, but as actual planetary systems, collections of celestial bodies. Each righteous person will be granted their own celestial domain, indicating that these are real, massive worlds. The hadith mentions that the last person to enter paradise, whose name is Yohanna, will come out of hell after being cleansed of his sins. All others before him would have already entered paradise, and this final person's paradise will be 13 times the size of Earth. This implies that every inhabitant of paradise will receive their own world, a planet. Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, said that people in the higher ranks of paradise will see those in lower ranks as one sees stars from Earth. This clearly hints at constellations and planetary systems, just like we see Jupiter or Mars as bright stars from Earth. So too in paradise, we will observe others from great cosmic distances. The Quran says that the skies will open their gates for the people of paradise, but for those destined to hell, the skies will not open. This confirms that the dimension where final judgment occurs will be entirely different. Allah will replace this earth with another earth. This earth and its heavens will have already been folded away, replaced by a new divine system. We will transition from this physical realm into another dimension, the dimension of the grave. When we are resurrected, the very field or ground where we gather will be different. The new earth will already be in place, a fresh canvas for divine events. Destruction will have already taken its toll on this world. The beginning and the end are mysteriously connected. The final tribulation, like that of Gog and Magog, has a direct connection to the same clay mentioned in Surah Al-Hijr, from which Adam, peace be upon him, was created. This clay wasn't of earthly origin. It was dark and different, with unique capabilities. That specific black clay is unlike anything on earth. Surprisingly, Surah Al-Kahf mentions that when Zulqarnain, peace be upon him, reached a certain place, it too had black clay, possibly the same mysterious matter. And today, we refer to black holes, which appear black because they absorb light. Could this be a connection? Many scholars suggest that Zulqarnain might have journeyed beyond our sky into another realm where Adam, peace be upon him, had also spent time. After all, Adam didn't spend his entire life on this planet alone. He lived in paradise before descending, so it's plausible that these figures traveled through various heavens, each with its own system. Now let's touch briefly on Dajjal. Some say Dajjal will possess powers similar to those of Zulqarnain. Others argue he might even be a creation of artificial intelligence, an entity so powerful, made through unnatural means or ancient magic, possibly even cloned from the DNA of powerful figures like Pharaoh. Some secret sects within Bani Israel are believed to be working on recreating such a being. They believe that the power once held by Pharaoh can be revived. Some sources claim they are attempting to clone him using ancient remains. This is not just theory. There is evidence of their efforts, especially within Kabbalistic sects. During the time of Prophet Sulaiman, peace be upon him, there was a temple constructed. Sulaiman placed a unique condition, that the temple should be built without a single sound being made. No noise from stones being placed, no echoes from construction. This was a miraculous demand, breaking all laws of physics. Only one person accepted this challenge. He built the temple in absolute silence, and when people went to reward him, he had vanished without a trace. Many scholars believe that this individual was Dajjal. It is important to understand that sound technology played a significant role in the miracles of both Prophet Dawood, peace be upon him, and Prophet Sulaiman, peace be upon him. These prophets had control over sound, and possibly used certain frequencies to move objects, perhaps even levitate massive stones. When it comes to the pyramids, science still cannot explain how 70-ton stones were placed hundreds of feet high, or how over 2.5 million stones were fitted so perfectly without modern tools. But sound technology, through frequency and resonance, might hold the key. Some now speculate that sound may not only levitate objects but might also open portals or doorways into other dimensions. Could this be how Dajjal travels between worlds? This idea gains traction when we realize that when Prophet Isa, peace be upon him, returns, it will coincide with Dajjal's appearance. This suggests that there's a singular portal or dimension that allows for both entry and exit. Just like Adam descended to earth, Isa, peace be upon him, will re-enter through a divine doorway between the heavens. When we delve deeper into the story of Zulqarnain in Surah Al-Kahf, the focus on sound becomes even more striking. The companions of the cave, some sound event occurred which rendered them unconscious for over 300 years. Allah said that had anyone seen them in that state, they would have been terrified. That means something unnatural was happening to their bodies, something that preserved them in a state so strange it would instill fear in anyone who saw them. Their bodies were turning, rotating. Even angels were involved in changing their positions. So again, sound appears to be a constant thread connecting all these mysterious events. Could Dajjal be using sound technology to open portals or break the laws of physics? It seems highly likely. We hear of him bringing the dead back to life, producing rain, making barren land fertile. These acts defy our understanding of physics. He must possess an extraordinary form of technology, one that current science cannot explain. But make no mistake, Dajjal is a human being. The Hadith is clear. He has a specific appearance. His eyes, hair, skin tone, even his behavior are all described. At the time of Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, a strange child was born. He was intelligent, had strange knowledge, and behaved rudely with the Prophet, peace be upon him. Hazrat Umar, may Allah be pleased with him, wanted to kill the child for his disrespect, but the Prophet, peace be upon him, said, "If this is the Dajjal, you will not be able to kill him." This implies that Dajjal's powers are beyond the reach of our current weapons or understanding. And if he's not the Dajjal, then why kill a mere child? This boy lived a long life and constantly told people, "Look, I live in Medina, and Dajjal cannot enter Medina, so at least don't think I am him." He himself clarified the sign that the real Dajjal can't enter Medina. So Dajjal is not an AI system or a metaphor like some say, TV, internet, or technology. No, he is a real living human being. Just as Zulqarnain was a human and still performed great feats, so will Dajjal. Zulqarnain was not a prophet, so if Dajjal claims to be one, it's a false claim. The Quran says clearly Allah has no son. So the first people criticized in Surah Al-Kahf are Christians who say Jesus is the Son of God. Many Muslims associate Dajjal with Jews, saying he works for them, and indeed Jews themselves await a Messiah. But when we fully explore the topic of Dajjal, we will reveal all the secrets. Surah Al-Kahf's first 10 verses already hold the keys to protecting ourselves. If this opened your eyes even a little, imagine what's coming next. Don't just watch, be part of the mission. Like, share, and subscribe to Haroon Niazy to help spread the truth. Turn on the bell so you never miss what they're hiding. Until next time, stay awake, stay aware, and stay guided. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.